Welcome, I'm Dr. Melina Roberts, and I want to talk about a test that we do within our clinic called the ALCAT food sensitivity testing. The ALCAT food sensitivity testing is a lot different than a lot of the other food sensitivity testing on the market. And one of the reasons it's different is because what it's doing is it's measuring the leukocyte cellular reactivity in the whole blood. So it's looking at, first of all, you're getting a whole blood sample from the patient. And the other thing is that when we say leukocyte, it's looking at all of the different white blood cells and all of those different pathways and seeing how your system reacts to the different food particles or different chemicals that you might come across on a daily basis. So the ALCAT test uses a live cellular biological test that checks for triggers of inflammation. So we're going to be able to figure out how one person's immune system responds to a vast array of foods and other chemicals that you may come across on a daily basis. Now there's other testing out there like the skin test that checks for allergies, and that test is looking at one pathway called the IgE. It's an immunoglobulin E that looks at your reactivity to the food. And this is usually an immediate response. So it's looking for those allergic responses, those allergies that you have immediately. And then there's also another test that's commonly used called the IgG test. And this is usually a quick test you can check for, but what it's also looking at is just looking at one pathway called the IgG pathway, the immunoglobulin G pathway in response to the food. Now, the IgG test is more indicative of exposure as opposed to food intolerances. Now, there's a lot of different food sensitivity testing out there, and I would say that one of the reasons the ALCAT test is a very good one, a very superior one, is because it's looking at that whole blood and it's looking at all of the different immune pathways in terms of the reactions you could potentially have. So this is one of the tests that we run in our clinic, and if you're interested in it, just let one of our doctors know and we can get you set up for it. All right, so thank you so much for watching. I encourage you to share this with your friends and family, to press the like button, to press the subscribe button, to make a comment below. Until next time, continue to learn, grow, and build health. And I'll see you in the next video.